Picture a small green slime sitting at a slot machine. It pulls the lever. Nothing. Pulls again. Nothing. Pulls a third time, and 3 golden 7s line up. Jackpot. Coins fly everywhere. The slime giggles. Now picture the same slime, same lever, same brain chemistry, but instead of coins, the jackpot is a flaming sword, or a divine blessing, or a card combo that breaks the game. Same machine, different costume. That, my friend, is a roguelike. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why your slime keeps tapping retry at 2 a.m., even though it just died for the 18th time. And you will never look at Hades or Balatro the same way again. In 1957, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner ran a now-famous experiment. He put 2 slimes in 2 boxes. The first slime got a coin every 10 lever pulls, like clockwork. The second slime got a coin sometimes, maybe on pull 3, maybe on pull 20. Total mystery. Skinner called the second pattern the variable ratio reinforcement schedule, and he discovered something a little terrifying. The first slime would stop pulling the moment the coins stopped coming. The second slime would pull forever. Even when the rewards dried up completely, that little slime would keep tapping the lever, hoping. This is why slot machines exist. It is also why your brain does not actually care about the reward itself. Your brain cares about the surprise. Neuroscientists call this dopamine reward prediction error. Dopamine does not spike when you get something good. It spikes when you get something good you did not expect. A predictable reward is a paycheck. A surprise reward is a fireworks show. Roguelikes weaponize this perfectly. Every run, the slime walks into the dungeon not knowing which weapon will drop, which blessing will appear, which card the shop will offer. The unpredictability is the dopamine. The sword is just a costume. Here is where roguelikes pull off a magic trick most genres cannot. The jackpot is not a number. It is a build. In Hades 2, which fully launched on September 25, 2025, your slime fights through the underworld. And after every room, a god offers a boon. Maybe Aphrodite hands you a charm sword. Maybe Zeus drops lightning. 2 runs are never the same because the combination of boons is a different recipe every single time. Slay the Spire 2, which entered early access on March 5, 2026, does the same thing with cards. Your slime starts with a tiny deck, and every floor offers 3 new cards. Pick wrong and the deck breaks. Pick right, and suddenly you are a god of poison damage. And then there is Balatro, the 2024 release that is still printing money in 2026, where your slime plays poker hands juiced by random joker cards. One joker says every face card is worth double. Another says every diamond multiplies your score. When 2 jokers stack, the slime's brain explodes. Discovery beats optimization every time. The most addicting moment in any roguelike is not winning. It is the second when your slime looks at 2 new items and realizes, oh wait, these combo. That little spark of I have never seen this build before is your dopamine, dressed up in a tiny crown. Now here is the second hook, and it is sneakier. Remember from our last video that the human brain feels a loss about 2¼ times harder than an equal win. Roguelikes should be miserable. Your slime dies constantly. Every run ends in failure. So why does it not feel like loss? Because of meta progression, which is a fancy phrase for even when your slime dies, it gets to keep something. In Hades, after every death, your slime returns to the house of Hades, walks up to the mirror of night, and spends darkness on permanent upgrades. In Dead Cells, your slime unlocks new weapons that show up in future runs. In Vampire Survivors, every death adds gold that buys permanent stat boosts and unlocks new characters. In Balatro, losing reveals new jokers in the discovery list. The slime did not lose. The slime just unlocked tomorrow's options. This is the perfect antidote to loss aversion. The designers literally engineered failure to feel like progress. Imagine a slime that gets knocked down, looks at the screen, and sees 3 new shiny icons it has never seen before. The brain does not register a defeat. It registers a gift bag. And the slime, very politely, presses retry. The third hook is about time. A run in Hades takes about 30 minutes. A Slay the Spire 2 run is 45 to 90. A Balatro run is around 30. A Vampire Survivors run is exactly 30 on a literal timer. This is not an accident. Compare this to a 60-hour RPG where saving and quitting feels like ending a movie halfway. A roguelike run ends cleanly. The slime dies, the screen shows 5 new things unlocked, and a button labeled Next Run sits there glowing. The decision to play again is smaller than the decision to walk to the kitchen for a glass of water. The friction is gone. And here is the new framework I want your slime to remember. The 3 hooks of addiction. Hook 1, variable reward. The build is a slot machine. Hook 2, meta progression. The loss is a gift. Hook 3, the short loop. The next run is closer than the snack drawer. Any roguelike that nails all 3 becomes unputdownable. Hades 2 hits all 3. Slay the Spire 2 hits all 3. Balatro hits all 3 so hard that the developer literally added a parental-style warning pop-up. When a game checks every box, your slime is no longer playing. Your slime is being played. Now, with full warmth and zero judgment, let me show you the dark side. Vampire Survivors is the cleanest example. The slime says, I will play one 30-minute run. 4 hours later, the slime is still on the couch, wide-eyed, vaguely hungry, with a controller in its tiny hand. Hollow Knight Silksong, which finally released on September 4th, 2025 after a 6-year wait, mixes Metroidvania with roguelite progression and has the same effect. Returnal on PS5 is a AAA version of the same trap. The same mechanics that make these games artistic masterpieces can also keep your slime up past bedtime. This is not a moral failure. This is a perfectly tuned psychological loop hitting a brain that evolved on a savanna, not on Steam. So if your slime notices it has been pulling the lever for 6 hours, the answer is not guilt. The answer is awareness. Set a timer. Stand up between runs. Treat the next run button like the slot machine it actually is. Your slime can absolutely enjoy the magic trick and still walk away from the table. So that is the secret. A roguelike is a slot machine wearing a sword. 3 hooks. Variable reward, where the build is the jackpot. Meta progression, where every loss unlocks tomorrow. The short loop, where retrying is easier than getting up. Now your slime can spot all 3 in any game within 60 seconds. Hades 2, Slay the Spire 2, Balatro, Dead Cells, Silksong, Vampire Survivors. Same trick. Different costumes. If this video helped your slime understand its own brain a little better, smash that subscribe button so the algorithm slime stops crying. Next time we are going after the weirdest cousin of the roguelike, auto battlers and idle games. Why does your slime feel rewarded by a game that literally plays itself while you watch? See you in the next one.